In the building, in the building. Going live on Instagram, going live on Instagram. What it is, what it ain't. What's cranking? Good people, my good people. Man, y'all know I just was sliding on the stage like Eddie Kane because I'm an hour earlier than I usually am. And I'm always sliding on the stage last minute, doing this and doing that. But I'm here nonetheless. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. Back for another edition of the Cheef and Go. It's the Cheef and Go show. The and Go show. Cheef and Go show. Hope everybody is doing well. Yes, I do. Hope everybody is doing well. Let me see, because I got something I want y'all to see. And at the same time, it's gonna add it right to the joint. I don't even want to add it yet, but that's all right. I can remove it for a moment. So, start off with some announcements. Definitely shout out to the Madness Shop, 3641 Leonardtown Road. Make sure y'all go down there and get outfitted, get all the gear and accessories, that urban apparel, that streetwear, you know what I'm saying? The originators. Shout out to them. And then 1900 C Street for the pop-ups, usually on Sundays. But you can follow them and get all that info at Universal 85 Madness on Instagram and Universal Madness on the Madness Shop on Instagram, the Madness Shop, Universal 85 Madness on TikTok. And I think Facebook is Universal Madness. But just search it, they'll pop up. So I got special guests coming through tonight, both from the UCB band, the Uncalled Full Click. We're going to have a crank convo, but like I said, I want to get some announcements out the way. Make sure y'all go support and get you all the go-go sounds and authentic go-go sounds and samples and loops that you need at gogoloops.net. The number one spot to get go-go sounds, we got a multitude, a variety of sound packs and drum kits for you, from go-go to hip-hop to different things, right? Just with a DC feel. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. This show is sponsored by Gogo Loops, as you can see right there, gogoloops.net. I want to show some love for the podcast, for the Cheef and Go. The Cash App is $ Gogo Loops. $1, 50 cents, $2, $3, $5 is great. Appreciate anything. You can donate in the super chat right here on YouTube if you would like. That's all good. Also, you got all the HB legacy, right? The ART, always remain true. Apparel, that's the black joint. See, you got the reflective. You see his jive shining. It got the reflective to match your New Balance. All that you can go to gogoloops.net and click on the shop link, shop for apparel, or you can go straight to all the clothes at always remain true.printful.me. It got the HB stuff, the Gogo Loops, the each and every mine, all that's kind of comes from the same place, ART. I do have the ART, that's the black reflective. You know what I'm saying? That's the black on black. See, it's kind of shining because of the light, but it's really black. If you know what I mean. So this is the silver reflective. I got the black reflective. So I got them on deck. When you see me, holler at me, and I got the HB Legacy joints. But you can go online and see a lot more. Got a lot more online. Go check that out. Shout out to Capital City Mumbo Sauce. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to them. Showing love. We do it for the home team, supporting the city. We do it for the culture. Definitely go to your nearest store. They everywhere and support them. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I'm Chief, Little Chief, Chiefy Dog, Chief Rocker, Rockadamus, Chief Dizzle for Shizzle for Sheezy for sure, Chief Keep It Brief, Cheat Code, your host for the night. And like I said, we're gonna get into a crank convo with both from UCB. And we're gonna talk about some other things. DC Molly 202. Thanks for tuning in. DC Word of the Week. I'm so glad you came on through. what it is, what it is. Appreciate your T's 100. The land buck. Appreciate you. Tanya of MTI. Appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna get this thing started. It's kind of hot down here, so I might be sweating. You know what I'm talking about? First, I was just running around. I'm gonna cool off in a minute. But yeah, definitely shout out to Go-Go Loops and Universal Madness and all the sponsors. Appreciate the love. I'm trying to get this off of here now. My bad, y'all. Okay. All right. We're going to get this thing started. But first of all, I want to show y'all a little clip of UCB, just so everybody familiar with who we're going to be talking to this evening. My man, Bo. If y'all ain't know, that Uncalled For gang, ladies and G's. That's so that's Bo with the locks in the middle with the mic hitting the Yes, indeed. So we're gonna get this thing started. Bo is in the building. What's up, Shylight? Appreciate you coming through. If y'all need a DJ, my daughter DJ Shylight is out of sight dynamite and on point. You hear me? Holler at me. We get her in your spot. Glow Spot 1. Appreciate you. Greetings to you too. Appreciate you. C Mills in the building. So yeah, we're gonna get this crank convo going, y'all. I'm gonna bring up Bo from UCB. What it is, my brother? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Let me see if I get the audio.
Oh, you can't hear me yet? Hold up. Let me see if it's something I need to do. I ain't had a guess in a second, huh? Two. No. Oh, wait a minute. I can hear you. You can't hear me? Bo. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. Yo. You can't hear me. You can't hear me?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Let me see something.
Hold up.
Mute it. Hold up.
Yeah. I
see.
can't hear you, but could you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
yeah.
You can hear me. Yeah. I can't hear you though.
Let's see. Let's see what that's about.
Hold up. Let me do this.
Yeah, it should be good. You on your phone or laptop? I don't know.
I got my mic. So hold up. Yeah, I can't hear you.
You said you hold up. You can't hear me. Let me call you. So This happens sometimes. Bear with us, ladies and G's. Um, sometimes you gotta.
Yo.
Sometimes you gotta just go out and come back in.
All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
All right.
All right.
Maybe because I was playing the video. Sometimes it'll do that. But yeah. We up in here on the Thursday. A little rain, but it's all good. Now let's see.
Okay.
What about now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
sometimes it do that. Maybe because I was playing the video.
Okay, now that's cool. That's cool.
All right. What's going on? How you doing, my brother?
So, how you doing, man? How you been?
Man, good. Just trying to stay busy and,
Yeah,
and, and be wise on what I'm doing to stay busy. So make it all worth it.
always love, man.
Yes, indeed. Um. Okay. So I know you ain't got but a short time. So let's just get it started with who you are, how you got started. This is both from UCB, y'all. In case y'all don't know, long time two man.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Uncalled for
I'm
band.
Bo from Uncalled for band. I was one of the pioneers, one of the ones who started the bands with Mike and Trey and G Money. You know what I'm saying? Back in 96, 97. You know what I'm saying? Always been close friends. So I've been on the second mic. That's what people call it, the second mic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always start on the second mic, but I'm on the second mic. And
So where did you start?
I started on the woodchucks.
Okay.
I played the woodchucks. Mike's little brother, Lonte, was in the band at first. You know
So
what I'm saying?
UCB was your first band?
Yeah, that was my first band. Yeah, but
Okay.
Mike Ben had a band before UCB. So Mike Ben doing bands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was Mike, Trey, Marcus, G Money, and Lonte, Dundee. Them four was on the mic. I played the woodchucks.
Okay.
That's when we started out.
And so how did you move to that second mic?
Lonte quit. Lonte quit. He quit the band.
Okay.
Lonte and his cousin Woo to quit too.
Wow.
He wanted to do more outside. They wanted to go outside. They didn't want practice and all that. So
Right.
so when he left, it was a mic open. So I stepped right in. You know what I'm saying? Because we was always cool anyway. So I stepped right in.
Right.
Did my thing. Yeah.
So and how was that transition? Like, did you was it natural? I mean, I know you had Mikey, you had G Money,
Yeah.
and people that kind of could,
Yeah, it was natural stepping in to being a second mic because like I always did it anyway. Like,
Right.
so we was going up ceasefire when we was young, going up ceasefire, seeing Total Madness, High Image, Young Legends. One of my favorite bands, Burnt Out Youngins. You know what I'm saying? So I always would go to their practices and get the mic and try to rap for them and all that.
Right.
So
Right.
when we got our own band, I was like, yeah, let's do that.
Right.
So once I got the mic, I already locked it down. All the what I'm saying, it was all love.
Right. And you was there, you knew the set, you knew the music.
Yeah, because I was already in the band anyway.
But like you said, it's kind of like when people, when you're in bands, you know how that go in practice, right? You get there early or you stay late, and the first thing everybody gonna want to do is either get on the drums or the congos or the mic, right? And live vicariously or whatever, or try to, I mean, man,
that's how,
yeah,
especially the backline people. They always try to get on the
right,
mic, you know what I'm saying?
right,
So I just took advantage of my chance, you know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
just kept it going from there.
absolutely. So you say that was about what's up, Garland? Garland from Persevere in the building.
Okay.
So that was about the 96 or 7 when it started. So
This
this
about
was
96, about
okay.
96. Yep.
Wow. And so
I was in high school.
okay, what school you go to?
I was going to Cadoza at the time.
Cadoza.
Yeah, I was up in Dozer.
So I mean, I kind of know a lot of y'all story talking to Marcus and stuff, but so what was the first album y'all kind of or song that kind of was big, like that caught traction, or what that y'all recorded? Because I remember y'all hitting and certain joints, VSOP, and some of them joints was on the radio. I don't know what came first.
See, in '99, when I was in high school in my senior year, in '99, that was my senior year. I was 19. We came out with a CD called Neighborhood Life.
Okay.
And Neighborhood Life kind of was a big song in the city, especially uptown. You know, people gravitated to that song, you know what I'm saying? Because it was called Neighborhood Life, especially the neighborhood peoples and the peoples we put on and the raps we said in it. Shout out to Scooby. Scooby was on that. Scooby was on that song. You know, Scooby and Trey did their thing on that song. And that kind of got us, you know what I'm saying? That kind of made me say that we hype, you know what I'm saying?
We're doing something. Right.
People listen to this song right here. Yeah.
And so I kind of, me and Marcus was talking, and I got some stuff, you know, just some shit connected for me last night. But so I knew, you know, it's a close proximity to OP Tribe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was like our arch rivals, but you know, we were fans and we loved them. You know what I'm saying? We were all the same age. So would you say they? And so then when y'all first was hitting the scene, it was something about y'all that reminded me of us. I don't, like I told Mom, I don't know if it was Sexy Girl, Sexy Lady, but Sexy that came a little later. Even the joints I was hitting on it was just something.
Yeah.
Whether y'all was organized or it just seemed like the way y'all was moving. You
we
know,
just always took it serious. Like we took it serious off the jump. Like as soon as we said we was a band and we was gonna do it, because we had a band, like it wasn't always called Uncalled For.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we had to go through some names first to get to that.
So this is
one of the names was Temperatures Rising. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna be Temperatures Rising, you know what I'm saying? We had a little song to go with it. Yeah, we had a little song to go with it. It was all right, but we was trying to do that. But to get to your question is, I mean, like, we just took everything serious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Trey and Mike took everything so serious. And then when Irk came in the band, it's like we just took everything serious. We ain't key on the bands that was our age. We keyed on the bigger bands. We tried to be bigger than the bigger bands.
Right.
So that's how we took it, and that's how we went.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because we took it serious. So that could have been part of it. But I do remember, who was y'all manager? Y'all had a good manager too at the time. I know that.
Mr. Carter. You probably talking about Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
Mr. Carter, Carter put that in us right there.
Right. So that's important. That's an important.
He had his own production company. He had Papa 3P Productions and all that.
Okay.
So we knew about a lot of stuff that a lot of people probably our age didn't know.
Exactly.
About the music business. And you know, Carter was the one putting that in us, putting that battery in our backs.
So like I said, I was seeing all that from a distance because it was like, yeah, this is moving a certain way.
Yeah.
And so around that time, I believe Raw Image and you know, CCB, y'all. So these was y'all competition, y'all rappers. We had Pure Elegance, OP Tribe, and of course backing them right there. Like you said, we try and knock down that door, but those were the immediate you know, competition. So and that's tough. Like that was some good. That's some steep.
Hey, we had fun. Hey, that was the fun. That was fun times to go right there. I say for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so look, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. That was fun times. Nah, that was fun. That was fun, man. Like us, Raw Image, you know what I'm saying? TCB, you know what I'm saying? Like doing them times.
Other bands in there too. I'm just kind of naming.
No, I'm just saying the major. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other bands. You know what I'm saying? Like we came up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying them three bands, like we was just like going at each other.
Yeah.
And it was fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was fun.
And a very important part of that is kind of what me and Marcus was talking about. Like I said, so this is the thing I'm just realizing. I mean, I knew the bounce was coming to life at this time, right? Yeah. The Dope Jam was there, but now it was transitioning, you know, soon. But even at that time, because it became popular, I think in like 03, where it really kind of became popular. But I'm sure it was happening.
I started kicking in.
Yeah, around this time, 99, 2000. Because like I said, the Dope Jam, which came from Work the Walls, and Buggy kind of had that. all them years, and I think he switched it in '99. He started switching it to see, because then
And then it.
started going somewhere else. But so we was talking about that last night, and I'm like, I'm watching the joint with Eric and Mikey and then Trey, a little bit of that. But no, when I Can died, I'm at
Mhm.
the candlelight vigil. I missed the funerals. I was out of town playing, but and so I go up and I'm talking to Eric, and I'm like, damn. He's always tell his story about when I first met I Can and E and them. I was coming down Rhode Island when I
Mhm.
saw E. He was like, come through. And I came through, and I was teaching myself. And so I Can was showing me rudiments and different shit. Oh, you don't know that, Slim? Look at us all. Come on, Slim.
I can
Then
was
I
nice.
go upstairs, and who I didn't know at the time, I just know his little brother Eric was up there to set upstairs, and he was just up there. I was like, young. And they were like, yeah, Dad, Ignatius played too. I'm first meeting everybody. I'm like, young.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even go practice. So, but all these years later, I never realized that that's UCB drummer. For some reason, I always heard Eric, and it was a Neil. Neil was Neil TCB. Wasn't it a Neil too?
It might have been a Neil, but Ert,
And there's a
I can was nice, man.
yeah, but it's another dude that I don't know. I think I was confusing with Eric with TCB. Marcus said he gonna be mad if you say that. But anyway, at the same time, because they get credited for the bounce beat. And
Okay, yeah.
so he told me the other TCB drummer name. I don't know why I thought it was Neil. I don't know, but whoever that dude was. So whatever at this time, like we said, this shit was forming, and he was like, "Yeah, but them dudes was coming to our practice and then boo boo boo." Because
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He probably talking about man. Our people's Mike cousin man used to play in their band. He
yeah,
played the timbales for him.
okay,
Yeah, so he
yeah.
used to come.
So
Yeah, he used to come to our practice and tell us and all that. Tell us about what they talking about and all that.
yeah,
You know
so
what
I
I'm saying?
mean, we know Polo, and we know TCB,
Yeah, yeah, it was all
all
love
respect
this
too.
time.
But
We just
like we do with Chuck, right? Like I was just talking to Chuck's son. And you see it, when you look at the stuff, yeah, you had the Young Sinners, you had Black Heat, you had Salt
yeah.
to the Earth, you had these bands, TT, had Trouble Funk, but Chuck just get credited for it because however the timing worked and how heavy
He
he
the
framed
father.
it,
Yeah, he the
yeah,
father. He the
and he was
father.
right.
He the
So
father.
same thing I'm thinking with Bounce Beat from our conversation was like, y'all was tinkering around with it too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
See,
don't know.
see, see,
That's
we
what
had it.
I'm
Look,
trying
we
to ask
had it. Look, we look, and our pump me up groove, right? Like all our grooves was like strategic.
you.
Like
Okay,
all our grooves got like 3 and 4 parts in it.
right.
That's why
That's
it's kind of hard to play our stuff because like we got like pump me up is not even a groove for real. I'm a hoe is the groove. Pump me
that's
up is the
part.
second part of that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's just so popular. So we used to hit pump me up and we used to slow it down.
Yeah.
And we used to slow it all the way down. We used and I used to say, slow head, go ahead. Slow head, go ahead.
Right.
Slow head. And it used to and it was cool. But a lot of people say it came from that. Like I said,
Just these
Polo not
elements.
here to say where it came from. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if he was
Right.
here, he'd say where he got it from. But
Right. I mean, and Polo was the talker, and
yeah.
could have had a lot to do with play the beat like this, but it still was a drummer and a timbali player.
Yeah,
Talking,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So just saying that to say like just those elements, slowing it down, which is a part of what bounce beat
Yeah.
does.
I mean, love
Right.
baby bodies for them. That's my man.
Yeah. So just like I'm not like trying to take credit from nobody or nothing. I'm just trying to tell the whole story. And when I was talking to Marcus, and he was saying that,
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
also like you said, the grooves got different parts, right?
yeah,
I think that's important because that's the formula of bands and why they last, right?
yeah.
The bands that do this shit, Backyard Hitting Down with the King or the Dope Jam. It started as I could make a move if I want, and every year they put new hooks in 3 and 4. So now,
On top of it, yeah, to
yeah,
keep it,
8 years later,
going.
they get 7 different hooks. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
joint could ride. And then they got a 95 and a 96. And
yeah,
so I try to instill that in bands, like can't just play a cover and go to the next a pocket and go to the next joint. Certain joints kind of become your own, like Down with the King or Serial Killer, right? And you extend it.
serial
You make
love.
another part. You make another part. You might change. You make it your own. So I think Marcus told me that last night. I said that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, yeah, we got multiple parts of our in our grooves. You know, so
Yeah,
that's how we could play for a long time.
yeah. That gives y'all staying power. It keeps the show exciting. You know,
Yeah, that's what go is, right?
that's what
Keep
go
going
go
and
is.
going and going and going. So we gonna
Facts.
go and go. Yeah, that's how we do.
Facts. So I thought that was important. Like I said, we was talking last night. Okay, so yeah, that's about 2000. So I got to get to the breakup because I don't know all the details. I don't know if I saw interviews, read articles, or but because I know the people want to know. I think that it's still unclear to people what the Wale, some of the band going this way, some of the band not,
Mhm.
and why that happened. You know,
Yeah, I really like I said, I'm on the second mic, but I know kind of like what I think happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't know what happened, but I just know like they said that I know they went on tour. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
While they say they need some people to go on tour with him. He was going to tour. I think he was with Kenny Burns at the time or something like
hmm
that. And he said he
Studio
needed to
43.
go on tour. You know what I'm saying? He talked to us. And we was like, I'm happy. I'm excited. Like, yeah, we going on tour.
Right.
And then he like, nah, he don't need everybody. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? So he left me and G Money. I think Mike was locked up at the time.
Mm.
And Big Marcus. You know what I'm saying? But he took everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, okay, so we was like, we gonna work on the album. They're gonna go on tour. And they went on tour. And it's kind of saying like to me, they stayed on tour,
hmm
which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Stay on tour. They was on tour. Then when we got back from tour, some people in the band didn't want to work with the band no more. They ain't want to do the regular UCB DC go-go style band, like playing every night or playing every Saturday at this show and doing this. They ain't want to do that no more. So it wasn't no band no more. So I say, ain't no band no more. So I call Mike. Ain't no band? Mike like, nah, ain't no band. Call Trey. Ain't no band? Trey say, ask them niggas. But the niggas who the eggs, you know what I'm saying? I'm asking Mikey. And I'm
Right.
asking Trey, so no band. So it just was no band for a minute, for about 4 or 5 years.
Right. Then UCB live, and that's when he kind of,
Yeah,
you
Mike
know,
Mike called me and said, hey, Bo, I'm about to start UCB up. You in it? I said, who in it? He said, Big Marcus, I got Big Mac. And we gonna roll from there. I said, I'm in. So we started UCB Live. And we've been cranking ever since. UCB Live been cranking ever since. Twerk for me and all that.
hmm So this is what, like I said, I don't remember where I got this from, and it messed me up because it seemed like it was so, uh, you know, petty, small. Such a small thing, but a lot of times that's how stuff happen, miscommunication. So yeah, like I know he took them, and that could create a strain in general.
Yeah, I mean, like
But
I said,
what pieces he need, right? He a rapper, so yeah, of
yeah,
course
I
I don't
mean,
need
yeah,
to
he
talk
did this.
about.
That's what he
That's
supposed
what
to do.
happened
You
with
know what
any
I'm
band,
saying? That's what he supposed to do. But I
right?
just it was something more than that. Like I said, they went in and toured. Me, Mike, and G Money is here.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Marcus, we DC. So they going out seeing all this extra stuff and all this celebrities and all this. And then when they come back, I don't think that
They
some
changed.
people, like I ain't saying everybody in that band, but some people in the band, they want to come back and just do this. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? They probably thought that wasn't they was beneath them now. I'm doing this, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
exactly.
And so that's what I think happened.
So you don't know about the Twitter joint because you said Mikey was in. It was some type of
Yeah.
well, yeah, and he was saying you ain't paying. My man, like Mikey was
Oh
speaking up.
no. Oh yeah,
So,
that did happen though. That did
and
happen.
then yeah, and then it was just like
Yeah.
one of
Yeah,
them could have
I
responded,
don't know.
and
Yeah, it was like they said some people called Mike and asked them why they ain't getting paid. Like I said, I'm not out there with them.
right.
I'm here. So what I'm saying, some people called Mike and asked Mike how much they ain't getting paid. And Mike called Trey and asked them why they ain't getting paid. And I guess Trey said checks wasn't cleared. Checks ain't get cleared, and they was kind of mad. So when they came back, I guess they said they ain't trying to fuck with Mike, or they ain't trying to deal with Mike, or they ain't trying to deal with the UCB no more. I
Like
guess
it was his fault. They ain't getting paid over there.
out they calling people back home. That's what I'm saying. I'm not out there. Like I
Yeah,
said, I'm here.
y'all
I'm not
there.
out there. They should have just called Trey and asked Trey why they wasn't getting paid. I don't know.
Right.
I just
Okay. Well, it just
I don't
seemed
know.
like
I'm here though. I'm here. You know what
the
I'm
way
saying?
I read it,
Yeah. So
it just seemed like it could have been a
yeah, it
call.
could have
And
been that. And
sometimes,
like I said, it was that for real. Because when they came back, it was like it wasn't nothing like serious. It was just like it
yeah,
wasn't no band no more. Like they ain't want to do the band no more.
right. And I get that. I
Yeah,
get
I
that,
guess them
especially
people.
being
I guess
young.
they was thinking you taking money out of my pockets, so I ain't gonna rock with y'all no more. I guess over you. Or,
Okay,
no,
okay.
that's how it
You
was.
know, same story. But yeah, so and I get them seeing stuff, right? Coming back and being young, like, man, I'm over here, like, yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's when
can
we was
happen.
growing up though. That when we was young no more. We wasn't young no more. We wasn't 19, 20. We was getting in our 20s now.
Yeah,
So we ain't young no more. So
you ain't young. That's still young in the
nah,
when you
people had
especially
kids
when
and
you ain't
all.
had that
People had
experience.
kids. Yeah, people had kids and shit. So you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah,
That's just how it be though. You know, it ain't nothing like it ain't no bad thing. But I'm just saying, like, I just think that certain people in the band went out there, saw what they really could do out there, and ain't want to come and do go-go no more.
right.
We was always talking, like Trey used to always say, like, when I get a certain age, you know
I
what
ain't
I'm
trying to
saying?
be doing
I'm not
go
trying to be doing this. Yeah,
every week at
he
the
was
Met
saying
and
that.
shit.
Yeah, he was drilling
Yeah,
it in our heads. So we already had that in our heads. Like, we not trying to do this with that. We doing what Backyard doing and we doing what S is doing, and then we ain't make it. That's how we was thinking.
right.
Yeah.
And I believe y'all was on a different trajectory than that too. Just
Yeah.
like I felt like we was, just like
Yeah.
um, Pocket Three, or a lot of bands you just mumbo sauce, right? It's just certain bands that seem like they gonna do just like Wale came to get pieces, right? Because it was just a little different than the regular. For
Yeah.
however anybody want to take that. But anyway, so but to these days, y'all still cool. I saw Mike and Trey in the joint,
Hell
the
yeah.
little joint with Lizzo. So everything cool. It's just I'm not about to
I
come back and
always,
play for
nah,
UCB.
we always kept in contact. Like it
Okay.
always been cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I see Slump, you know what I'm saying? I see my drummer Irk all the time. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
see some people's artists, I go to their house, chill with them. I know their wives, they know my wife. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing like that. It's just they ain't trying to do music like that. So it's cool.
that's what you got practice with, right?
Yeah.
Because you like the franchise play. You like the
Hey,
city
I'm just
boy.
me,
Like
man. You know what I'm
you
saying?
ain't never you stayed. You know what I'm saying? You stayed down, bro. That's commendable. Real talk.
I'm about the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I'm a uplifting type person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I bring the fire to the band. You know what I'm saying?
When your
You know what I'm
birthday?
saying? I do that. I'm a Pisces, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When Mike got locked up, I had the lead talk.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Opie Tribe. He led talk for like one or two shows for us when Mike
yeah.
was locked up. But I was like, nah, I can do this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I know shit
So
better.
and I did that, and that's how I got on. But you know what I'm saying? I don't really rate myself on all that. I let the crowd do that. That's for them to do. You know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
do my thing on the mic, try to put on the best show I could put on for the people who paid their money to come see me.
Absolutely.
And then that's how I go.
What's the do you do things outside of UCB? Like beats, rapping the tracks, projects. You put
I mean,
anything
yeah,
out?
I tried to do that because I'm gonna tell you this, because that bait CD, right? That bait CD they was talking about, that bait CD. I'm not on bait,
Okay.
and that was more like of a rap. We was trying to put out like a rap go-go CD, but I wasn't on it.
Okay.
I don't know why I wasn't on it. I wasn't asked to be on it. I'm not on it. G Money ain't on it either. I don't like that CD from us.
Was y'all playing
Nah, we
regularly?
ain't never really get to play the songs because they never got to really play it because I'm not on it and G Money not on it.
So I'm saying, was y'all performing at that time and they just snuck off
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
studio
Oh, yeah.
for whatever?
About to
Rock
come
Mikey
out with it. It would
reasons.
have been nice though. It would have been nice. We had Chris and Neef on the jump. I think it was like Freeway. It was like a bunch of rappers on that jump. My man
Oh,
Peeps
okay.
did something on that jump. Peeps.
Was
Rock
this
Mikey was on it. Yeah,
around the
everybody
Slim
was on it.
Property
I wasn't
time?
on it though. So I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna say I don't like it because I ain't on it. But it was about to come out, but it just did.
Okay.
So that's when I saw that come out, and that's when I started really trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? Let me go to studio and rap. Let me rock with Mikey because Mikey was already doing some studio shit. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
before we started UCB
Okay.
second run. So I started rocking
Right.
with Mikey, and then I started making my shit up. Then I made up a joint called Master Discounters. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And now
I
we
know
hit
that
that
jump.
now. Yeah.
I know
So
that
you know
jump.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I got into rapping and all that. I've been rapping, but you know, it just was nothing to do because I wasn't in no band, and I
Okay.
had plenty offers to be in some bands, but I kind of was like, I'm so loyal. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be in no band unless it's UCB.
Okay. So shout out Mr. DMV, BJ in the building. Say my guys. Yes,
DJ.
indeed. One of the
Right?
most solid youngins in the game nowadays. Vix
Yeah,
Lifts, June
yeah,
Dute, June Dute. But yeah, so that was something you was kind of doing on the side and maybe planning to do something, and then you brought it to the band.
yeah. That's
Just
this is
kind of stuff like that.
Mikey the one told me do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Mikey heard all the
no,
stuff, but he was like, man, look, bring some of that shit to the band.
absolutely.
Let the band play. We're gonna switch the beat up a little bit. Your rap still hot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and then we came out with Master Discounters, and that's Joe Nice.
Yeah. Wherever you put it out on all platforms or whatever, you
Yeah.
still that's still the thing to do. Bring it to
Yeah,
the band.
yeah.
Like you in the
It's a nice
band.
song though. It's a nice song.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I be, y'all come up sometimes when I'm listening
We
to.
got a bunch of other songs on
Yeah,
UCB.
no, I'm telling you, they be
Second one
coming
there.
up.
You
I'm
know what
like,
I'm
damn,
saying?
never heard this one, never heard that
We
one.
got 2 singles coming out, you know. So
Yeah,
that's we
no,
about
that's
to
good.
move.
That's good. But I just think like people should think about that. Know that like if you're an artist, especially with a band or producer in the band, like if Marcus got songs, even if he put them out under his whatever, still play it as a band because you get publishing for that. You
Yeah.
say, well, ASCAP, we did this at Tacoma Station on this date, and you get changed with back BMI and all the joints. Now they got the pay for the and it's original. We always
You
tell them we
gotta,
need
you
to
just
pay it.
gotta, you just gotta make the song worth something.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make the song worth something. You can't pussyfoot the song. Like
No.
you can't just do something and be like, all right, this it, this the song. Like you got to put your hard earned sweat and tears in it, and then just see what it do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because the
That's
people gonna let you know
yeah,
live.
they gonna let you know. Yeah, we had a lot of songs that failed. Like everything ain't pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you do though. You try it out. Okay, cool, man. So all right, so up to now, the Lizzo thing, right? Is just crazy. I just be on the sidelines watching, and I mean, I think it's cool, right? That she even chose the song to do something with. And let's just be clear, that's one of the biggest go-go songs. Maybe even it got more traction later with colleges, right? With especially black universities. That's like a big song in colleges everywhere, in every state. You know what I'm saying? Not just here. You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
That joint is and it's one of the biggest songs in go-go, period. Let's just be honest, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's probably how she kind of was familiar with it. So I think it's cool that she did it. You know what I'm saying? Came and said, okay, I like this. I'm gonna put it on my joint. And she going through stuff with with allegations and things that in the media. So I think she might have kind of lost some traction along the way with that.
You know how they do.
But when it comes to us, and I'm hearing this, and I'm just seeing everybody just mad, and the people crowd most of the time, or the fans, and we protect our shit. Okay, we hold go tight and near and dear to our heart, and so I respect that. But sometimes I think we not being reasonable, or some people are uneducated about the music business. So when I first started hearing it, seeing the little clips, I'm like, yeah, they good. They got the paperwork together. So it ain't she not stealing nothing, right? So I'm just thinking like, why is everybody upset? It's a good look. She's like, she looking out. She's giving us some publicity. She's giving us some love. And then it was more so people saying, man, Jones some trash. And this is the problem with that. Everybody expect the outside artist to come in here and make some hardcore cranking drum and Congo mixed by Junior and Lil Joe. No, that's not what she's doing. She's a pop artist. So they gonna have to tone the drums down and this and that for a wider audience. But the key point is that she actually is taking
Say Keith made that, man.
Who
Say Keith is nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, she's a pop artist. Listen, we are go-go. We was a go-go band, right? We took an R&B song and made it go-go.
Right. How about that?
And everybody loved it. Oh, go! We took an R&B song and made it go-go. But when she take a go-go song and make it pop, then there's something wrong with it.
Ain't that crazy?
No, why? Why?
That's so crazy.
If we trying to go up, what are we trying to do? We trying to stay here, or we trying to go like this?
That's what it seemed like, according to some people. I mean, and some people just sitting online waiting to complain and talk shit
I
about
don't.
stuff.
If all I say is this: if you ain't never seen us play, you ain't never gave us $1. You don't come see us. You don't come to the shows or nothing. Because we got Instagram. We
Right,
performing now. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So even from this band and the last band, if you ain't never really came and see us play, then I'm not really gonna listen to that right there. What you got to say?
exactly.
Because
You ain't even
you ain't supporting us anyway. So what you got to say don't matter.
absolutely that make yeah. Like, why would you even? And that's the truth. It'd be a lot of them people that's
Like they
talking
ain't
don't
never
know
even
nothing.
saw. They ain't never come to no show or nothing. They wasn't back then or nothing. Like when we was playing back then, they never really came or nothing. It's just internet now, so they got something to say. So they gonna say what they got to say.
Right,
So that's
right. What's the? I know it's a couple IGs. One of them UCB Live, right?
yeah. UCB live.
I'm gonna put that in there.
Yeah,
Y'all make sure
UCB live.
y'all
Yeah.
tap in.
That's our band page right there. UCB live.
But yeah, so I thought that was you know, and so then I did show last week. I forget what I was talking about, but it came up. I was talking about Go Go and the Wise Unique, and the impact on other music. And so I was talking to Chuck's son and Greg P, and he was saying, um, I had like talked to him the night before and recorded it, and he was just like, man, we just need love. People need to love and stop hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, why every time we get a little bit of. And so we was talking about y'all joint, and I was telling him about the CeeLo joint that I did. And it's just like, you got DJs saying, hey, I got you. When it come out, I'm gonna spend it and this and that. And then when it come out, they just kind of ignore it.
You can't
And
go.
he's trying to do a whole album. And so we talking about the album, we talking about that, the hate. And he like, Chief, man, I just want to be an ambassador for the shit. I love the shit. He understand he ain't trying to come steal nothing. He love the shit. And been coming up here rocking with bands for years. So people act like he came out the blue. He been coming up here doing shit with bands. And so he just got this. It seemed like he just got discouraged because he didn't record a whole album with different bands, and his son do a lot of the production, and I just felt them die off,
Yeah,
without
and
people ain't
that be messed up when stuff like that happen, man. That be the thing about me where I be making me say, like, what are we doing?
right. What's our goal? Where
Like,
we
yeah,
going?
like what is going on? Like, I'm a uplift it. If listen, if somebody did a song with CCB, I
Mm-hmm.
like CCB. If somebody did a song with this ain't Junkyard. I like
Mm-hmm.
Junkyard. Somebody did a song with Junkyard, and I don't like it. I'm just not gonna like it.
You ain't gotta say
I'm not
nothing
gonna say nothing.
online, especially.
Man, I like Junkyard. That's because I like Junkyard.
Right, right,
Whoever do with that, whatever they remix them or CCB or whatever they remix, I'm just going. But if I
right.
like it, I'm gonna like it, and I'm
If
gonna
you,
like it anyway, just because I'm from the city.
right, I'm scrolling. It's shit. I'm not looking at most of this shit. I just like it because it's vibe. I just
Motherfucker
like
like
it
the
because it's
Redskins
keyboard.
every year. They lose every motherfucking year. Motherfucker like the
Yeah,
Redskins.
you love them.
So
Spending big money too.
why y'all
Arguing and
can
making
UCB?
TVs. Right. That's a great point.
See,
That's a
if
great point.
motherfucker treated go like that,
We be on. If you just say, man, I'm rocking with it because it's about
rocking
you.
with it because it's go.
Yeah.
I'm downloading that motherfucker because it's go.
Because it's go. Right. And share it and all that shit. Like you're going to have to go share some shit with some people you don't even know. And so that's important, man. That's an important thing that when we do get these opportunities, because all eyes on us right now. Like we got, ever since the Don't Mute DC, the museum, we got a lot of eyes on us and the internet. So it's a gift and a curse, so it's just a lot of content. Like one of the things I started on, this show was supposed to be about like me talking to a CeeLo Green, me talking to a Erykah Badu, me talking to a Justin Timberlake, Fantasia, people that.
Turn it into that.
Yeah, so I'm getting there, and like I said, some of them people ain't too hard to get to, but I just had to start somewhere. And then it's also about me talking to Bo, because everybody gonna talk to G, everybody gonna talk to rapper. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Everybody gonna talk, and it's not that like I don't have nothing against them. I wouldn't talk to them, but let's talk to the guys that everybody ain't talking to and hear their story and
Okay. Yeah,
perspective.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
another,
Yeah.
part of it. And that's what Marcus suggested. I was like, hell yeah, I should have been did that.
That's that's
But yeah,
true.
no, that's important, man. Like you said, if it's go-go and it's associated, just support it. You ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta love it. Share that shit. It's the internet. You ain't gotta say nothing. You can keep scrolling. You ain't gotta.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't bash it.
Yeah, don't bash it. Nah, how about
Yo,
that?
we try to get somewhere. How the fuck we gonna get somewhere if you bashing the shit?
And we bashing each other.
That's stupid. That's dumb. It's crabs in the barrel.
Yeah. So that's a beautiful thing though. That it happened. And like I said, so I posted the short clip of that, as a short Chuck saying that. So somebody commented, I forget his name, and he like, the Lizzo joint, that joint ain't hitting. There's only 3,000 people listen to it, and all them in DC. And then it went to all caps, like he yelling at me, and y'all OGs need to stop letting people come in and falling for the okie doke and this and that. And I'm just like, nah, no, we need to do more accepting of these people when they coming to try to fuck with us, because it's not like they coming from a label or some wicked shit like trying to exploit and infiltrate us. It's mostly a single artist that's saying I like that. I mean, we've had times where people came, ran with it,
As
and
you
they
know.
call it go-go, right? They're putting their music and they don't call it go-go. But even
Mhm.
Herbie Lovebug and them, when he did with Salt and Pepper and Kid and Play, they were saying go-go. I'm with my go-go
Yeah,
bag.
go
So,
back. Yeah, yeah,
the sound is infectious and contagious and irresistible. So like people gonna want to rock with us. So going forward, I just think we need to show more love and have a little bit of more of an open mind to
hmm
try to expand this thing as a whole and not be so closed off. We still got to protect it,
yeah.
but you
That's
know,
what it is. It's definitely a protection. And now, like I say, DC, that's how they gonna be though.
absolutely,
That's how they gonna be about this music. Like
yeah.
they gonna rep for this shit, whether they don't like us or not. They gonna rep for this shit. Oh, that's go go.
Let's be
Some of the
clear.
motherfuckers saying that they didn't even like us. Once they found out we was UCB, they was like, I ain't even like them for real. But they was gonna,
But
you know what I'm saying? So, hey,
it's special though. We got something
hey,
special.
yeah, we got something special, and that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like Chuck Brown laid that shit down for us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? EU Trouble Funk and all them, they took advantage of that shit. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we need to do, and that's what the younger Blands need to do too. Like he laid
Yeah.
the blueprint down for us.
Right. And so one of the other reasons I think that all eyes on us, or it's an important time for us, is because we went through those stages of, and see, people act like go-go died, the 80s was this, and you realize bands died, right? With
Yeah.
its synthesizers and drum machines and cutting costs and having to deal with 10 people in the band. So those big bands just died off because it became more cost effective to deal with a rap group or a singing group and a producer. And
Mhm.
so, and like I said, with the technology, even at that point, but that's why you had a mint condition, that was like, we in mint condition. This is rare, right? It ain't many of us left. And even though they fell off, or they had a run, but you know what I'm saying? So then, but if you go to a live show, you still gonna see a band, right? That was always kind of prevalent. But the 80s and 90s, the digital, the tracks, it was just
Yeah.
very
Change it
uh
now.
took it over. But I think now with the trap sound, with that digital sound and everything sounding alike and cookie cutter producers, and this is, what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
not everything is
I know
bad. I'm not saying
what
that.
you're talking about. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the technology, everybody can be in their house and make something. So we finding out geniuses and niggas that's garbage. And it's all in the way. So, but I'm just saying, I think, and then with the Diddy stuff, with the industry being exposed like it is, I think people seeing it, the independent artists, everybody, information. Okay, I could do it like this. All I need is my Instagram. So a lot of gifts and curses, good and bad. But I just think at this time, it's gonna come back with the AI music. People could just do all this shit. Yeah. So how
Yeah, I
special
mean,
is it to go see a band that could do it all on the spot
yeah,
live
I
and make
mean,
it turn
like I
up?
said, if you go see like somebody that's doing the trap, like a rapper. Rappers can't do what go-go artists could do.
Oh no,
You know what I'm saying?
nobody
Like
can.
rappers can't play every Saturday at this spot right here. Like
Hell no.
nobody gonna go see that shit every Saturday.
Hell
You
no.
gonna have the same track,
Mm-hmm.
same rap. we got a band. We can switch it up. We can switch it up anytime we want to.
And
We do
do.
different intro. We can come with this song. We don't got to hit this song this time. But you got that DJ. You got to do that shit straight like how the DJ play.
Right. And most of the time it's distorted, or you can't hear what they saying.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying? Like,
go-go artists are trained.
depends on how they sound system is.
Yeah,
But
and some
Go-Go, you can go see Go-Go every week.
And that's why we so good, because we do it the
And be
repetitive.
happy. And be happy every week. You can go.
Yeah. So no, and that's what I'm saying. I said this last week. Then if you look at rappers now, I'm talking about even big rappers, they got their whole track in the back, their whole vocal track.
Yeah.
And they come in and out, running across the stage, saying a word here and there, and this and that. And it's like, yeah, oh, it's a vibe, Unc and all this. Okay. Nigga, I done watched Talib, Kweli, Jay-Z, DM. I watched these niggas hit every word.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's so even on that note. So in Go-Go, you can never have your track. That's
we live, baby. We live. If I fuck something up, you gonna hear it.
Yeah.
I ain't got no track behind me.
Yeah, and you good enough to play it off and
enough,
keep it moving because you do it so much, right? So
yeah.
It's special, man. It really is. So, but yeah, man, I know you got to go and practice. So, because y'all practice at 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, this is good, man. Glad you came through. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Yeah. I think that was it. Oh, I was gonna ask what's the future?
Oh, what's the future?
Because this other thing Greg P said, and I had talked to Marcus the night before. Marcus was like, yeah, I ain't UCB live. And I'm like, huh? The Lizzo thing happened, and even though that's just a little something, but it's like, okay, how do we ride this momentum? And then he said he talked to Trey, Eric, and Mikey, and I know Trey and Eric ain't even in the band, but he was like, yeah, and they talk about they retiring. And I'm like, hold up. So what's the word on that?
Hey, I can't talk for everybody else.
Okay.
I only could talk.
I know y'all about to practice though.
Yeah, that man. Like I said, I can't. I only could talk for me. I'm with it. I'm with whatever. You know what I'm saying? If the old band trying to do some shows, I'm with that. And I'm with UCB Live now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I'm with UCB Live now. We still doing shows. We about to play at, I think, Briscoe tomorrow, Friday. Then we out NC. Next Saturday, the 18th, we out NC. Then we at Air, right? We got 2 shows in one day. We out NC and Air, the 18th. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I'm with UCB Live right now.
Yeah, that didn't
I'm
sound
willing
right.
to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? If the old band want to do something, I'm with that too.
I think that would be great.
I think it'd be great too.
Saying niggas together was just like,
why not? Why not?
Yeah.
So that's how I'm saying. That's all I can say about that.
Even if it's a date here and there, they ain't got to come every week, or every show. Like but that didn't sound right. What Greg P said, not about Rock Mikey. You know what I'm saying? I said he ain't about to stop shit because he was like Rock Mikey and all them said, yeah, we hanging it up, and so he might have got that.
Yeah, I mean, we said that we said that 10 years ago.
Right. Look, I done said it
thousands
times. Sold equipment and all that shit.
What I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. But like I say, I can't talk for them. I only can talk for me. I'm with the shits. So reunion time, they call me and say, Bo, you with the reunion? I'm with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm in Uncalled for Live, and we be playing right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been coming out catching y'all more recently than
we back in the day. We got this album about to come out. That thing about to be nice.
Yeah, I sent Mikey some go-go joints the other day.
Okay.
So then I said, nigga, can you come on the show? And he hit me back. Where you at, nigga?
Well, I'll come on your shit, man. Just give me you got my number, man.
But that was cool. Just somebody to represent the brand. Yeah, I mean, I'll catch up with Mikey too. I know it ain't.
Yeah, he busy, man. He busy right now.
Absolutely. Nothing. I'm just fucking with him. Even if it's the same songs every week, we're gonna still go to the go-go. It's just a different atmosphere. Yeah, nobody can imitate.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Like them rappers, you can't go see Jay-Z every week. You can't go see Future every week.
Right.
Every Saturday. You gonna go hear that every time? Nah, but you can go to a go-go every Saturday and see the same band, they're gonna hear something different.
Absolutely. And it's gonna sound different. Like she said, even if you're hitting the same
band. Because we're a band. That's how we do.
Yep. Live and direct.
Well, come check out that UCB Live, y'all. UCB Live.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram. Appreciate you, brother. I see you soon.
Thanks a lot, man.
Absolutely. Peace.
You know,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Brother Bo came on through. Vix Lifts joined on Instagram. Did I say that already? That's the second shout out. You got to send $2 to the Cash App for that. June Doty. Now 3 BWX Reds 1 SPC one way to do it. Miss Cherry softly spelled the you know, I gotta get my own handle name. Somebody probably had it spelled the right way. That's how she got that. Ms. Cherry Softly. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, June Dute. June Dute, Sadate, tippy tide, sip aside on the running kind, sleepy time. Do Wops, Do Hop 77, WA Northern Join, CEL5 Live, Cell 5 Live, Cell 5 up in this motherfucker. DJ Reese, appreciate you. Uno Pig, appreciate you. Clarence Wands. I appreciate y'all tuning on in. I hope y'all enjoyed the crank convo. But yeah, Derek Blackwell, always love my brother. Shit. I was gonna keep it going at 8, but it seemed like all my you know what I'm saying? Everybody was coming through, so it ain't like I ain't want to miss nobody, and they came through at 8, and I'd be gone. But anything anybody want to talk about? You know, anything going on that y'all think I should touch? Oh, definitely. We gonna go see UCB. Me and C Mills. I might catch that joint at Air. One of them Jones coming up. We're gonna pop out. We're gonna pop out on them. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, it's the Cheef and Go show. You still here, Bo? You
yeah.
got something else to say?
Nah, I'm saying you ain't getting off yet.
No, well, I
All
was
right,
gonna.
we can talk some more shit then.
All right, shit. Let's talk. Goddamn.
God damn, what the fuck? I thought it was over.
Nah, because like I said, I usually start at 8, so I was just gonna keep it going.
Oh, you normally start at 8.
Yeah, but he said you went to practice at 8.
Yeah, nah, I had practice, but that shit canceled.
I was about to say, look, I know how that go too.
Yeah, see, so
All right, so yeah, who
that's
you want to talk about? Let's talk about
shit,
somebody. Now I'm playing.
some
Um,
some shit, whatever. It don't matter to me.
all right, let's see if I can cue this joint up. Damn. Let me cue my little segment up. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Yeah, let's see if I can be your co-host right quick, bro. You might need a
Yeah,
co-host.
always look.
See,
If you be available, look, I do. Sometimes I just do this shit by myself, and I just be like, I just try to keep it going.
nah,
But
you doing a good thing though. You doing a hell of a job, fool.
I appreciated that. T Bob would say that. He said, man, just hit me. And so he done been on a couple times, but I had this joint. I ain't gonna be able to find it. I do a segment called Out of Pocket
All right,
with
what's
my
that?
guests. And it's just like, what in the culture. Hold up, let me get my jump. Let me get my jump first. Oh, is it
What's
gonna
that?
play? What things, what's something? I mean, it ain't gotta be in the culture. What's something that in life, or something that just get on your nerves. Something that's just out of pocket. Like every
Oh,
time you see it,
okay.
yeah, something that's out of pocket. Hold up, I had a whole joint, a little intro. I don't see it right now. Let me see. Anyway, I wasn't planning on doing that, but yeah. So that's something I be trying to implement. Like, what is out of pocket out this joint?
Man, these motherfucking purses, man. That shit is out of pocket, man. I'm not. I maybe I'm showing my age on here, but I ain't with all that person shit, man.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
All
Yeah.
that The man bag, all that purse shit, and all that shit, man. With that, all that's out of pocket, man.
That shit
You
is.
talking about go-go? You talking about go-go out of pocket?
No, I know it was that
Oh,
anything. I like that one. I feel you on that one. Cause it's like, yeah, like you
This
said,
is out of pocket.
yeah, that was the joke. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm 100% with you. It's just like, yeah, I just can't see me ever doing that one.
Nah, I'm dying. I can't do that. I don't know. I don't give a fuck how much fashion. I'm not a fashionable person anyway, so I ain't
Right.
doing that. So
Yeah, a
I'm
lot of
saying
that shit they doing in Paris on the runway, I ain't got no. I'm
I'm not
good.
doing all that. I'm not on no motherfucking runway. I'm on 14th and 14th and U right now. Like I need a
These
purse for.
these are crazy.
Yeah.
And on a scooter with the purse and yeah.
Yeah. I ain't getting with that. I ain't doing that shit.
I seen two youngers. I mean, whatever. Youngers last night, they on the scooter together. I was like, hold up, Slim. You go get your old scooter, bro. We all in the door, like on
Might be his
Massachusetts
man.
Avenue. Like, y'all about
Yeah.
to get hit.
I said it might be his man. He gotta get somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I get it. I get it. Hey,
Yeah,
they
I don't
wasn't
know.
looking funny or nothing.
It's a different code than what we came up in.
Yeah, that's all. Derek Blackwell say paying that cut line. Man, I can't stand. So I don't like standing in line.
What year that shit came out, boo?
Man, that had to be late 90s, early 2000s.
No, ain't no 90s. That shit wasn't no cut line. We never
Early
paid the cut
2000s.
line, go see Backyard.
Whenever the club shit started, like
It was one line.
when was VIPs and couches and shit?
Yeah,
When the
all that
laws
shit.
started changing with the dance hall and the liquor
H2O,
license.
when niggas started going to H2O and all that
Yeah,
shit.
so I think around that time, Mark Bonds and
But
certain
02, 03.
platinum
Yeah.
H2Os. Yeah.
The fuck?
When that club life, the love or dream,
Cut
when all
line be getting on my motherfucking nerves, man.
that shit is crazy. It's like
I see that shit because I be walking through it. I ain't saying nothing about it, but I walking through, I see the cut line. I see my man in the cut line, fool. Right?
yeah,
I go in the club. I go in and see Backyard. I can see my man in the cut line. I don't see that nigga no more until the end of the motherfucking show. And then I see that nigga come in. He said he just came in. I said, God damn, you just got in. You was right there.
right.
They hold that cut line.
Yeah, they're gonna hold it.
Now they hold the regular line for the
They
cut
hold
line.
the regular line, yeah, because they paying, and then who getting that money? Security. That ain't going to the club owner. That's their program out front.
Security doing their thing. I'm gonna see if I can get me some securitized then.
Top flight security. Give me that
Securitized.
extra 50. Yeah, that joint is crazy. But like I said, even the VIP and the tables. I mean, and we are older too. So, Taj Mahal, all them joints was stand up. You had to stand all night. But it just seemed like, and I know it had to do with the laws, the lounges, Grown and Sexy came in. You couldn't even bring the junior joints in there. That's Scooby and them was like,
you can't do that no more.
yeah, and then so once things changed for certain reasons, they kind of just stuck. But even having to wear dress shoes, remember that shit for a minute?
Yeah, I used to hate that shit. Man.
That shit was crazy.
That was one of the reasons that shit got on my motherfucking
no
nerves.
jerseys, no white tees, and all this. It's like
I don't know, because when I wear that little bullshit and get up in there, then I see another nigga in there with some motherfucking pennies on. I'm like, what the fuck? They got Jordans on.
Right.
Pennies.
Yeah.
They got the pennies right there. I'm looking at the nigga. So then that's when I started knowing about you can get, if you somebody, you can wear what the fuck you want with and all this shit. If you somebody or you pay your way to get in, you pay what you weigh, you can get the fuck up in wherever.
Yeah. That happened to me one night.
Like that, yeah.
One of them theme joints.
Yeah.
And I'm ripping and running. And I gotta have a bow tie and this and that. And
I'm
a couple times at the Go-Go Wars,
I'm a sweatsuit nigga, man. I'm not good
with
this.
I'm trying to be comfortable.
I'm not good with them things, man.
Man, they had me in the Go-Go Wars. I'm like, I know niggas gonna be in there with sweatsuits and shields. And I was in there motherfucker looking like Will Smith. First, definitely born and raised.
Especially the motherfucker cologne down and all this. You see another nigga with a museum sweatsuit on.
Right. Like, that set me up.
That's some bullshit.
Yep, that happened like a couple times. Like I said, them theme shows you playing, you want, all right, I'm gonna participate. I get in that motherfuckers. I ain't had to do this shit. I'm the drummer too. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to sweat this shit out. That's facts. All right.
That's good.
So I got another joint.
What's
I
that?
got another joint called the Back in the Day segment.
All right.
And that's basically like, what about back in the day do you miss? Like, you know, something that was just, you know, just different, like the party line, or the fact you had to book a girl and she write her number down, and you call her and her people's gonna answer the phone, and they, what I'm saying, like, because your kids don't understand that. They call, they get right to the cell, you 15, 16, you had to call, yeah, hello, Mr. Johnson, is Serena home? You know what I'm saying? Something like that from back from back in the day that you might remember and wish that never.
I just remember this. I don't see too much of this no more. I don't see too much of, like I said, when I was coming up, I don't see too much of the lead talker gotta stop and say, Tamisha Kingston, your mother at the front door. You gotta go. You gotta get him out of here, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? I don't see too much of that no more. I don't see too much of parents coming in and getting their kid up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Saying, nah, and get up in there.
Remember back in the day?
Back in the days when I was.
Back in the day when things were cool.
All right, so my man, that's the back of the day segment. I'm running like I'm just, but yeah, facts. Because that's I listen to a lot of old tapes. But think about that. I was thinking about even like Lakeisha, your grandmother's at the door. Because you
Yeah,
the
they
door, like,
coming to get them peoples.
yeah, but and that just says, it shows the family aspect of what it was too, and the concern, the care. Or you got a black Toyota Camry parked over here with tag number. Go get your shit. They're gonna tow it now. They ain't gonna say that. You see what I'm saying?
Now they literally getting told without any. They ain't talking that shit no more.
Yeah. So I guess a slower time or whatever. Whatever. But it was just more community. It's definitely a slower time. So
Better believe it.
that was a slower time. But yeah, man. I used to love that. When I first started listening to Go at 13 and 12, and just riding around, and the Essences would play. I always tell people that band to stop and folk be there. Y'all need to act like ladies and gentlemen. Y'all acting like animals in here. Y'all need to have some goddamn y'all up here. And then you can just talk forever. And I know your grandmother and this shit. And see, you don't act like that when you do this. Y'all black ladies and gentlemen, you need to act a certain carry. So that shit, I just love that shit. People like, man, turn this shit off. I'm like, let that nigga talk.
Yeah, he talk. Yeah,
And then King used to do it. Big G used to do it a lot.
You
it was a little different at that time, right?
Hell yeah, them motherfuckers preach like it. That's what we used to say. They preaching like shit up there.
Preaching like shit. But King his preach was different at that time. But it was true. Like, get on some ass, man. You got all these women in here, y'all in here fighting. Because niggas would come messing it up for the band.
Yeah, G might say anything.
Oh yeah, back then.
He might say, man, look, all y'all niggas leaving this motherfucker, y'all better wear rubber.
Gig was wild. That's what I'm saying.
He might say anything.
But over time, that shit got better, just like his freestyle. How about that?
Yeah,
Gig was the freestyle used to be like, you just like keep working on it. But when you listen to them later tapes, them shows was, he kind of got good at it. And now when he do the fist up and he talking about the hugs, not slow.
He freestyle for the city.
Yeah. And he don't write when he on the track, he be like, I ain't writing. I'm a freestyle.
When he freestyle, it's for the city, man.
Yeah, one time Uptown, Cannondale gaming.
Yeah, you gonna
say but nah, look, I'm
city, only we gonna know that shit.
Oh yeah. But I'm just talking about just the delivery of it. It just, it just got better and made more sense. You a rapper, freestyling.
Yeah.
You do it. Some nights you be on, some nights you be out. But more you do it, it be usually on, no matter when you do it, right?
Hell yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. I just noticed that over time. But yeah, man, back in the day, man, the motherfucking 90s, was just a different time. For more reasons than one.
You better believe it. Them was the real go-go's.
All right, so let's do.
I was a teenager, so I was coming in that motherfucker. Show my age.
Yeah. Yeah, I graduated in 94.
Yeah.
And you know, we was in Ibex.
See,
I graduated at 17, so we up in that joint. They're supposed to be in here, you know, it's on the second floor. Drinks they're doing there. We ain't supposed to be, because it was 18 to get in, 21 to drink, even.
Yeah,
For the
see,
last
go-go was the shit to do in the city back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you can get it, like, cause I used to go to go-go, like I used to, like when I was in like 95, before we started the band, we going to see Backyard. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go to Cado's. I think I'm in 9th grade then. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling them niggas in the school, yeah, I'm in Backyard. Yeah, where the fuck y'all at? Yeah, y'all
Right.
bitches can't go. Because I knew some people couldn't, they mothers and shit
Right.
wasn't going to let them go.
So you
I
grown.
grew up right up the street from that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
flexing
right
on
there,
them.
like, oh yeah, so I'm right
Yeah.
there. So I'm telling them people's like, yeah, that was the shit to do in the 90s, man. Go to Go-Go's. East Side.
You was flexing on them.
Hell yeah. Where y'all niggas at? Yeah, you know, shit like that. Talk some shit. It's cool.
Niggas coming to Go-Go's and U-Hauls and
Hell yeah, we did that before.
so this is a thing too that I look at. Now, you know, I talk to people about, you know, this is part of the conversation. Like back in, you know, let's say early mid 90s. You know, like you said, you was uptown. Backyard was the uptown band. And this is true. I know even with playing, Backyard was playing uptown more. You know, that's where they could get their show. And they was young. They had vans and shit to even travel. But it was more so like that. Junkyard was Southeast. Even though I know they played different places. Don't get me wrong. But more centrally, you could go see a Junkyard over here. Backyard was over here till Butch took them out Maryland. And so now they doing different joints out Maryland. But it even seemed like the crowd, like, so East Side, Southwest, right? Or even, you know, when you go in there, you know, they're going to dominate it. When we went to D Uniques to see Northeast, I could walk to D Uniques. But that's that 2-5 hour store. I used to watch them mop up niggas and that's terrible, right? The Met, you can probably get Northeast niggas, you know, but it seemed like it was more concentrated back in those days. And as the 90s went on, I mean, we was playing the Ibex with Junkyard, so.
I mean, we played at the
Unifest. Like
Tuesday. We played at the Unifest.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, bands. We played at Barry Farms Day.
You travel and all that.
Yeah.
But Junkyard is tough, man. Junkyard is so, like, I love Junkyard. Like, they front line is awesome to me, yeah. Like, that shit is like serious.
Junkyard is the blueprint.
All them singers, all them dance steps and all that, they is like that. Then they music jamming too, though, with it. So that's why I'm like, God dang, these motherfuckers. Man.
So have you ever watched the Cheef and Go? Because I'm gonna ask you a question. So
what's that? Cheef and Go?
That's the show you on right now.
Oh, okay.
Live. But that's just because I want to ask you a trivia question. Who's the first go-go band? Yeah, listen to me carefully. The first go-go band.
The first go-go band.
First go-go band. Ignatius told me this one day, and I was like, "Yeah, I never put that together."
See, it's gonna be nobody don't know.
It's so easy. It's right there.
It gotta be.
We just walked right into it. Look, I almost didn't ask you because it was so easy. I mean, come on, bro. The first,
I don't know. Tell me. I don't want to say nothing wrong.
Junkyard.
I was about to say junk.
Right?
How?
1980. So you had Chuck.
So Chuck wasn't a go-go band?
Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers, right? The Los Latinos.
I said, is that a go-go band?
No,
that's a go-go band.
No. Listen, what was the first go-go band? I should have said that. I'm talking about the first go-go band that started as a go-go band. I think I did. I was like, let me just read. They were top 40 bands. Trouble Funk, EU, all them bands, Young Senators, which, you know,
all them go-go bands.
They was all bands playing top 40.
But they was go-go bands.
No. Chuck started making the go-go. So the place they were going to was called the Go-Go. at a certain point, right? We going to the go-go. Before the music was called go-go, the place was called a go-go. Smokey Robinson got a song going to the go-go. Hey, 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 hey. See, you gotta watch the Cheef and Go. Ain't that something? So these bands, Junkyard was the first band that started out playing go-go as go-go. From watching these guys.
Go.
Yeah, well, go-go period. Essence was the young Dynamos. Foots and them had a band.
But that was a
Funk
go-go
wasn't
band.
playing. No, they were playing covers. So guess what? The two high Congos didn't come into like 1976.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, so wasn't no bok 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 until Jungle Boogie brought the two junior LPs in.
Jungle
So a lot of
Boogie
these,
the first band.
huh?
So Jungle Boogie the first band then.
No, he was with Essence. I'm just saying.
So S is the first band then.
They was the young Dynamos playing.
See, listen.
I'm talking about the band that started as go-go. This is what I did with Ignatius. You gotta think about it. And I had just talked to Wink right before that. And I was like, yeah, and we, watching y'all, and I came up in Southeast and on the buckets and this and that. He said, we laid the blueprint for y'all. And I'm just thinking, yeah, but Chuck did. And so I'm like, yeah, y'all laid the crank blueprint. Y'all the crank fathers, the crank kings. But that's what I think Wink was kind of telling me. They came out with with all the percussion.
Oh, so you saying they put everything together?
Yeah, I'm just saying they came out as go-go. They wasn't playing top 40. I mean, they was doing with all my heart, but with the steps.
That was go-go.
Horns.
That was go-go.
That's what I'm saying, Junkyard. But I'm just saying these other bands started doing something different. Chuck was with Los Latinos. He figured out the percussion break, or he stole that from them, brought it back to the Soul Searchers or Salt of the Earth, where he did Shake Your Tambourine, go and get that's Salt of the Earth. And so as this time they were transitioning, if you go online, you see this, they put music out in the early 70s. And so it sounded like P-Funk or Earth, Wind and Fire at the time of Mandrill and they weren't two big Congos.
With the balls and
It wasn't no
the live percussion. It was more percussion back then.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, and guitar heavy and shit like that. But Junkyard was kind of the pockets that format I think we play now for the most part. Anyway, and somebody might argue with that, but nobody that I talked to about it argue with me. They was like, yeah. I was like, I'm just saying. I mean, Ignatius told me this. Ignatius, we talking about Ignatius Mason.
Yeah, I know.
And it was like, hey,
I ain't saying that.
Nah, but just just something to think about. It was a good little, But for, like you said, of course, we know Chuck Brown, Bustin' Loose, which if you think about it, we call it the first go-go song because that's when it was like we saying about the bounce beat, right? It was mature, it was coming about, but that jump was fast and it had some percussion in it. But when it comes to, dun 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 dun, when you compare that to,
the other stuff that we heard.
Yeah, it was just, we wanted to mark it right there. Okay, it started here, 78. Go. And it was tough.
The horns was tough, man.
Oh, definitely. And so this is another thing I've noticed. Just I listen to shit. I really pay attention now. Like Essence, the Breezes Metro joint from like 89 or something. He told me, Rafers, is that you? Rafers and bags. Don't drive. And they remastered it twice. They just did it in 2022. I'm talking about some of the best sound and shit ever. And so then I just got this joint 11/1/90. And I think they was about to do the reunion at the Hyatt at the 90 reunion in 90. I think it was 90. So they was kind of warming up playing old shit. And somebody commented, this is the essence of go-go. And that's a fact to me. Like when you talking about them grooves with them horns, the way they was playing and funk talking, man, it's like that was a time. And and that's kind of one of the reasons I think Essence is still always gonna have that, and Foot's like a drum machine back that joint.
See, that was that golden age right there.
That golden age. And like they said, the Essence of go-go. I was like, yeah. Benny, Benny, same cloth, you know what I mean? But when I listen to that joint, I send the tape to you, and it's just like, yo. But the album is online, the Breezes joint. And it's just like, wow, these dudes was just, the horns. And it shit changed. The crank came in.
Like that type of music, that shit sound good.
Yeah. And I noticed too, as I get older, I appreciate it more. No bullshit. I used to like Chuck and shit. I could live, okay, Chuck, you know.
Yeah.
One of the first songs I learned to was Deo. I would play Deo with Juju, you know, the tape would flip over. That's when I first started teaching myself. But I'm not just riding around listening to Chuck, you know. I'm 19, 22. I'm going to see back and Chuck and playing with the Huggerbugs. It's like, yeah, nah. But as I got older, when I played with Prop, it was just like, okay, this old man, Pocket All Night, Mr. Magic, you know, no double, you know, just simple. But no, I appreciate it more. As I got older, I just appreciate just the whole sound more. I was
Yeah.
being more, you know, egotistical at that time. Like, I want to do this and double kick and work out, you know. No, one band, one sound. But as I got older, I appreciated that stuff more. So just a little history, you know. Just a little history. Now you could go ask somebody who the first go-go band now and see what they say. I'm DC, UCB. Who's that? 21 Primetime 21, Royal Ramser, George Gray, 3236, DK 1276. All right, I'm 1176. Culinary King. Clarence already said something to you. You owe me $2. Now I appreciate all y'all coming through. All right, man. Well, shit. You know, it was a good show. We had some people tapping in. They must like you. Oh, he gone. I'm about to be gone too. I want to do one more thing, but I think I'm gonna do that next week. I'm gonna do that next week. All right, y'all. It's been fun, all love, as usual. I'm gonna sign off, get on out of here, and go, you know, back to my duties out here in the world. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Um, sign up if you a producer or you might be doing content. You need little background samples and beats and stuff like that. Make sure you go to gogoloops.net and subscribe to the mailing list, the GoGo Loop. You know what I'm saying? I lock in with that. I give you some exclusive, give you the discounts and coupon codes, and try and keep you up to date of what's going on with new packs and all that jazz. Because it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that go-go swing. Make sure y'all do that. Like I said, I got these shirts on deck. Then I got more at the website. If you want to donate and support the show, you could do that. $ GoGo Loops on Cash App. What else I want to tell y'all? I say, I see the lights. I see the party lights. The red and blue. I should have turned the party lights on. And the green. So everybody. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Like, if you're watching this after the live, like it when you come in, like it, comment, share it. It helps helps the algorithm. They show it to more people because they say, oh, people like this. Let's share it. Let's show it to other people because they just want to keep people on their platform. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be YouTube or any of these platforms, they're in business to keep you tuned in. So when you come in, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment, say something, even if it was what's up. Appreciate y'all tuning into the Cheef and Go show. Cheef and Go show. Yep. So until the next time, next Thursday, I've been trying to catch some of these guests, but folk be busy in the city. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of folk be got down busy and trying to catch up with them, and I be busy. I don't have no secretary, you know what I mean, to do that leg work, so it'd be all on me. And it's all good though. Whether it's just a guest or whether it's just me, I will be back next week at 8 o'clock on Cheef and Go. Much love to all y'all for tuning on in. Thank you for tuning on in. Until the next time, DP Nick, NCK, Rado, the Frenchie. All y'all appreciate it. Much love, much love. I'm out of here. Peace, love, and crankage.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe on 95. I pledge allegiance to the crank for as long as I'm alive.
Cheef and Go.